astounding me. You're astounding me again. I'm astounded. Why? Because of your astoundingness, I guess. What other reason could there be? Besides the fact that you're just so astounding. You might also be outstanding. But the thing that astounds me is how astounding you are. You're astoundingly outstanding. So, I took a little nap. Got up. Posted a short about how to make each type feel good. Hello, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Happy Tuesday to you too. And let it sink in the water. Let it sit in the water for a bit. Soak, so to speak. And I was rather shocked by the results so far. Anyway, early results are it got like 1,300 views, 4 likes, and 6 dislikes. Whereas, like the previous one of that format of video, like a minute long, how to make each type meow, is it got like 61 likes and less than 1,000 views. It's strange. But you know, who can explain YouTube? Nobody. That's who. YouTube's just a mysterious enigma wrapped in a craziness package. I'll play this $5 poker tournament while we're live streaming. That way, if I get tired of it and just want to like quit it or something, then no big deal. It's $5. Okay. Live. Talking to Fantasy People is live right now. I see you here on the website. Oh, thanks, Fly Guy. You're so good at solving real world problems. No, I'm not having a stroke right now. Hi, Electric 476. Are you stroking your shaft right now, Shaver 117? That seems likely. I'm an alcoholic in early recovery. 1 week today. Any advice? Stick with it, man. I've got 11 years under my belt. So, I know where you're at. I know how you feel. Just keep not drinking. That's the nice thing about not drinking is it's pretty straightforward. Just don't drink. Different people have different attitudes towards other things, but as far as Alcoholics Anonymous goes, it has no opinion about other things besides alcohol. So you may notice that I smoke pot, but I don't do any alcohol anymore because I had a problem with alcohol, but I don't have a problem with pot. Enjoying my camouflage shirt? Yeah, I'm blending right into the couch, huh? You're drunk right now, huh? Electric 476? Well, good for you. It's amazing, huh? I mean, it is true that there isn't any substitute for alcohol. Quitting alcohol means this. You have to really just accept the fact that you're losing your friend forever and that accordingly, you got to kind of mourn it, you know? Like, you spend some time in mourning for forever absence of your longtime successfully it did what it did successfully for quite a long time before one ends up quitting it. So the issue is is that the biggest challenge in quit drinking is to really make a firm decision such that you realize, oh, it really is gone forever. I'm gonna lose my friend forever here. I found it useful to replace it with marijuana, but I was already smoking marijuana at the time anyway. What made me stop drinking? What was the low point? Oh, it was spending a Christmas alone, having gotten so drunk and to alienated my family, convinced them to go someplace else. The day after Christmas, I quit drinking. It was a very dark Christmas. But, it's like I had a fairly high bottom. I never got any DUIs, never got any legal trouble, never hurt myself badly or anything like that. I didn't get violent. You had a DUI and almost died on Christmas Eve. That would have been a bad present. I'm 35 and I have no one, no friends, family, nothing. That's what made me want to quit. Well, I wish you all the best. And you'll meet people in AA if you're going to AA meetings, so that's a good thing too. Your bottom's too high, you look funny in jeans. My hips are too high, that's why my pants always fall down. Thanks, show media. For some reason, my new, hi Anthony. For some reason, my new short, it got pretty good views, but it got only, out of like 1,300 views, 4 likes and 6 dislikes. What makes people dislike that so much? It seems pretty, bland to me. Like, not like controversial or anything. What am I playing? I'm playing poker. I'm playing a $5 tournament. That way, if I get tired of it, it's just whatever. It's just something else to occupy my attention while I'm live streaming. I was kind of going back and forth between whether I wanted to live stream and play poker. No, I'm playing for real money. It's just for $5 though. Certainly when I buy chips, I buy them for real money. Sure. It's called the sweepstakes model. So what they're called SC here is sweeps coins, but they're exchangeable for regular dollars at a 1-to-1 rate. They only have a certain number of avatars, right? They have like 5 or 10 of them or something, and that's all. So there's a lot of repeats, right? I picked that guy because he's the most slovenly looking. Like me. I'm rather slovenly, so I picked the most slovenly looking one. Well, it's low risk poker. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. If I do lose, I only lose $5.50. If it's $5.50, it's a $5 tournament, but 50 cents you have to pay to the site, right? Electric, do you watch any poker bloggers? I'm guessing not, because like a lot of the big poker bloggers are quote unquote ambassadors to this site, as it represents good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Looks like you got a little bit of makeup on your towel there.
Yeah, it's my makeup towel.
A tad bit of Rachel accidentally earlier. She was wiping her face and she accidentally got a little bit of lipstick on this towel.
Just so everyone knows, it's always been a makeup towel because
I'm not serious, Tyler. No, she's not barely waking up. We both took a nap, actually. But even if she were barely waking up, that's totally her prerogative. We have a weird sleep schedule, you know. Oftentimes we go to bed in the middle of the night, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Last night we went to bed fairly early. Are you handing that to me?
No, I'm putting it here. I can put it over here.
You're so tired, damn summer heat. Damn that summer heat. Well, I won. I won that hand.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, I was going kind of back and forth between do I want to play poker and live stream, or did I want a barbecue and live stream? Yeah, it's different when you have a job. You know, I do work every once in a while. And when I do, I have a schedule. I have a schedule on my calendar, and but it's only for an hour at a time. Rachel doesn't have a job, but she has a job as being Eric's wife.
Yeah. It's an important job in my life.
And it is a very important job. The only type of work I really do anymore is I periodically work with this client that I worked with for a while from Los Angeles, and then I periodically have typing sessions. So I occasionally do a little bit of work by a video conference. I used to be a professional debate coach. I did that for many years, and now I'm semi-retired, but I will go get a job, sometime in the next year or so. Because before I can meaningfully get a job, I'm going to have to get my teeth fixed, right? And not many places are going to hire somebody whose teeth look like that. What I'm doing is I'm basically killing time. I was thinking like at the bootjack market, like if I could get a job there as like a cashier or something. Or I wouldn't mind getting a job at the casino as a dealer. That seems kind of fun.
What if they had like a system where you can't start off as a dealer? Like you start off like front desk or something, and then if you're interested, they train you. Yeah. I don't know how it goes.
I don't know how it goes either, but that's one thing I have to offer a given place like that is if they say, well, before we can hire you as a dealer, you have to go to dealer school. Well, I can do that.
Yeah.
I got the time and resources to do that.
Yeah, I think you'd be great at it.
Thanks. I think I'd be good at it too. Like I says, I had to cross paths with a man today who was walking his dog and a little girl. The little girl started waving at me and I had to wave back. Then the dog started barking at me, so I apologized. Eric, you can be a business consultant. I don't think so. I don't know why anybody would want to consult me about business. I'm not a good businessman. I was for a few years a businessman when I had autonomy debate school. I hated it. So I really don't want to do that.
No. That's a lot of like.
You got to be responsible for everything yourself. You got to think of everything. And you got to take care of yourself.
Yeah. So is that like mental jostling?
I mean, it's mental jostling. It's a lot of TE. A lot of keeping in mind what's going to happen 6 months from now, right? Like, yeah, marketing. You got to say, all right, this is going to be my scheduled classes in the fall. I got to put out my flyers and shit in, like, say, June, and then maybe again in August. I have to call any clients that I have not heard back yet and say, hey, just remind you, you know, that kind of shit. I just, oh, goodness. Yeah, well, me too.
Wow.
Why are people talking shit to Fly Guy? About what? I like Fly Guy a lot, you know? I have a lot of respect for Fly Guy. I don't know, there's something about him that that I've become more fond of him over time, you know? And gradually but steadily more fond of him over time. Not that I was unfond of you at first, Fly Guy. Hi, Joaquin. The best one out. Shut up. Okay, well, I'm not going to, but thank you for your suggestion. He's cringe, honestly. I was waiting. You were waiting for what? You talking about Fly Guy being cringe? I don't think so. I don't find him cringe at all. You know what? Teams of computer question marks that can help you after Nick rescues me. I don't know what any of that means. You know, I gotta say though, the best one out. I'm fond of your style of trolling. I too am fond of the construction. More like meh 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 meh. I like that construction. I am 54 years old. How old are you, buddy? Buddy pal. His bummer account. I don't know what you're talking about, Electric. I didn't even see any beef ever emerge between the two of you. I don't even know what you're doing, what you're talking about. Joaquin says it's been a while since I've tuned in. Eric, I hope you've been good. I have been good. I've been good and getting better. Just like that Beatles song. I have to admit, it's getting better. A little better all the time.
It can't get no worse.
It could get a lot worse, actually, though. I'm not like that part of the song.
Yeah.
My guy says, I haven't been bullied this hard in a while. Gotta love YouTube, huh? Says Blue Collar Guy. I do have to love YouTube. I love it a great deal. And then Babanuki says, why did you decide to move to Hungary? I didn't. I have not decided to move to Hungary. You're older, Eric. This is young folk talk. A burner account. Oh, burner account. I'm sorry, I misread that. I thought it was bomber account, it said. Yeah, I know what a burner account is. I don't think that Fly Guy is doing that, but maybe. Who knows? Who's astounding? You are, D3. You are astounding me so much that I'm required to say, oh my gosh. Ergo, the title of this live stream, oh my gosh, you're astounding. You're astounding. Show media, you're astounding. I don't have any thoughts on the riots. It's too divisive a thing to talk about. Thai blue collar guy, I think you're astounding. Even you, Electric 476, I think you're astounding. And Aga, you also are astounding. Who else is astounding me today? The best one out is astounding me as well. Yes, you, Ty. You're astounding me. Big full moon now. Can we pull some tarot cards, please? That's what Rachel's doing on her phone right now.
Yeah.
Why don't you pull tarot cards from your phone instead of from a live jack?
Okay.
Here, I'll put...
Yeah, I'm just making a decision right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
sorry.
You're gonna have to wait, Aga. We've got important tarot magic already in the works. You can't interrupt the existing tarot spell.
Sorry.
Okay, Tiger. Thanks for the support, Slugger. Ace, Queen of Clubs. Alright, well, I'll play this hand. Live decks are more official. I don't think that's true. I don't think so. You're just guitaring? That's a good thing to do to spend the time. Guitar the afternoon away. Right. And that would potentially happen if we interfered. You can't cross the streams. Right? Did you figure out your thing yet?
Yes.
Okay. T2. What am I up to today? I'm live streaming, playing poker. Rachel's gonna do a couple tarot cards by request here from Aga.
I'm gonna do past, present, future.
Alright, there you go. T2.
Okay, do you have a question? Aga? Sure, D3. You could be right after Aga. Thank you.
He did, Lindsay. He didn't say that to you. Read it again.
I need a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't
I hope
saying you were.
asking for love and relationships for the month of June, please. Okay, sure. Sarah. Oh, why won't it let me? All right, general. Love and relations for the month of June. Love and relationships for the month of June. Aga. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is for Aga. It's not ChatGPT. I have an app that's I need to focus on Aga. Okay, so love and relationships for the month of June for Aga. You got the Emperor, the King of Coins, and the World. So if we were to do it past, present, future, in the past, you've been the ruler of your empire. You're in charge. You know the rules. You make the rules. You can do it on your own. Like, you're a self-made independent woman. Presently, you are doing really well financially. You might be on top of your finances. You might feel that you're settled with your finances, that even maybe you can give money advice to others. You may even be able to help others out. It's kind of like your kingdom. And then for the third card, it's the World. So it's good. That bodes really well for love and relationships. It could show that these two things are coming full circle. Like you've already attained your independence, like of mind. You already independently got your finances together. Coming first full circle will be relationship and love. Yeah, it is easier to shuffle. It's just easier. Yeah, Emperor is the Aries card. Okay, so D3, were you next? Electric, I'll do you third. Yeah, I know how to shuffle, but I have an app, so it's just easier that way. Okay, so D3, what is your question? Or do you want to just general? To be or not to be? You're welcome, Aga. Okay, bye, Electric. Okay, so D3. Now, do you want just to be general? Do you want to just do past, present, future? Or do you really have a question? Okay, general. Cool. D3. 1. See, it's like on a carousel. 2, 3, 4. Okay, D3. Past. In the past, you have been the Queen of Wands, which means you've been practical, you've been fiery, you've been energetic. She's holding a sunflower, so like happy, joyous. You've got this cat by you, so you might like cats or feel like they're like a spirit animal of yours or some sort of good sign for you if you see cats. But yeah, in the past, like you've been kind of like taking charge and also partying hard. Then right now in the present, you have the 6 of Rods, and that's a sign of victory. You're coming back from some sort of difficulty that or you're on your way to some sort of difficulty, or it's more of a celebration because there's the laurel wreath, which means good luck, and you're wearing a laurel in your hair, so it's like you've overcome something and you've done it in a triumphant way and people are noticing. In the future, you might have to do more practical tasks and it might feel new to you. You might get a new message because pages are the messengers. This is the page of rods, page of wands. And in the future, again, you might have to take on new practical things might get a message that you need to like take action or come up with a creative idea, and you'll be a little bit unprepared for it. You might not feel like you've got all the tools, but you are a page, which means you have like this joyous energy of I can do it about you. So that's your reading. You're welcome, D3. I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Want a cup of noodles?
Um.
Pot pie?
Pot pie?
Pot pie?
Pot pie.
Yeah.
I think I'd like an Italian food.
Oh, yeah? What do we got?
Manicotti or chicken parm would be fine.
Okay.
Or if they don't have any of those, then some kind of like budget.
I think we have 2 more chicken parm.
Okay, cool.
Lasagna. Oh, there's lasagna and manicotti and a chicken parm.
I'll take the lasagna.
Okay.
Thanks.
How long for the lasagna again? It's wrong, right?
It should be like 7.5.
Yeah.
7.5 minutes, I think. So you just push 6 and then push start.
Okay.
Work hard, play hard, as they say. What do you think if you were going to come up? Would that be a good old saying for you? Like, if I were to say, like, what's a good old saying for me? It'd be like, the pen is mightier than the sword, right? When you say a good old saying for you, do you have another one besides work hard, play hard? Mediterranean veggie pizza, huh? Mediterranean vegetables are called goats. My life path number wants harmony. Are you telling Aga that? What about me? What about me and my life path number? What's gonna happen with me, huh? The goose is good for the gander. That's not how that saying goes. If you see the same tree twice, you're lost. It relates to basically anything in life and striving for new and letting go. If you see the same tree twice, you're lost. Wow, that's great. Thank you for sharing that one with me. I've never heard that before. But I do get the principle of it. So what is everybody's favorite saying? Thank you, Ty, for sharing that one. I don't know, Sir One. Right now we're talking about favorite sayings. How can you have a true thought if all you know has been taught? Ah, that's a good one too, Fly Guy. I'm asking everybody what their favorite old saying is.
Oh.
So I can get some sort of possibilities. Ty, blue collar guy, said, if you see the same tree twice, you're lost.
That's good. I like that. That seems TE.
It seems SE.
SE.
Yeah. How can you have a true thought if all you know has been taught? Says Flag. That's another saying that would affirm knowledge by experience rather than by abstraction. Good stories make bad lives. That's a funny one. I like that.
What is it?
Good stories make bad lives.
That is so true.
Hi, Winston's mom. I'm asking everybody what their favorite old saying is. I was going back and forth between starting up the barbecue with some wood or playing poker. I just had to play poker and accordingly. Yeah. Do you support Trump? In what specifically? In general, no. I mean, obviously, I think he's doing terribly divisive things that are causing a split in the body politic.
It's really bad.
It's really, really bad, yeah.
Like, so he called out the Marines to go to LA.
Yeah, but the LAPD is like, we can handle it.
And there's no place for the Marines. There's no setup. There's no, because it was called an emergency. They had no housing.
So what are they doing?
They're like sleeping on the floor in like a warehouse.
And what actions are they taking exactly?
I don't know.
What does Trump want them to do? Like shoot everybody?
Yeah, basically.
That's such a fucking...
The cops are already fucking doing that. It's disgusting. It's really bad right now. Can I have a lighter? Thank you.
That's terrible.
Yeah, Delilah posted this video of a reporter just reporting the news, and then you see in the background one of the police officers aims at her and then shoots one of those packet things at her.
Really?
Yep. It's all on tape.
Well, she's gonna get compensated a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Bent trees invite goats. I'm sure it's true, but what does it mean? Should I stand on my head and spit pickles? Is that a saying? You are both astounding and awesome, yes. It means uphold boundaries. Do I think guns are a problem in the U.S.? No. I mean...
Wow, your eyes are so good. My eyes are getting old.
Sometimes, I guess. The Polish saying about... Does it mean like good fences make good neighbors? I'm not entirely amazed by you at the moment, William, but it doesn't mean you're not amazing. It just means I may not be recognizing what's so amazing at the moment. But that could change at any time. I know not if it's cooked, but the fire has seen it. What does that mean? You can tell if something's been burned, but not if it's cooked. The tree one. Stand up for yourself or you'll get walked on. I see. I see.
I like the one that's like, fool me once.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah, yeah.
You like that one, huh?
It keeps me in check from making another mistake.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like this lyric from a song that says, Gil, the theme of this party is industrial age, and you came in dressed like train wreck.
Careful.
Thank you, darling.
You're
Um, so many I love from Twain, but I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. When it was raining wisdom, you had an umbrella. That's a good a good insult. It's a good burn. That's as old as the hills on Granny's chest and twice as hairy.
Oh, funny. I haven't heard a lot of these sayings.
I haven't heard hardly any of them.
What's the one that'll give the saying like if you eat something it'll you'll get hair on your chest?
If you eat spicy stuff, right?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Eric, don't forget you're the best, you're the greatest. I'm not sure if that's an old saying, but I'm the best. I'm rich. I'm the best. I'm the best. I don't even know
I'm the greatest.
Which order does it even go in? Greatest
I'm
is what?
rich.
I'm the best. I'm the greatest. Yeah. I don't think that qualifies as an old saying. It's a song. Ty.
No. Show media, no.
Ace King versus Ace King. Looks like it's gonna be a tie.
I didn't know that there was ties in poker, honestly.
Mark Twain hung out in his bed. He believed in reclining. Do we both wear black today? I got black pants and shirt on.
I have black pants on too, but they don't fit me right, so I changed.
I thought you were gonna say they had cat hair on them. Seems like if you have anything black, me too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see it at the moment because I've not been wearing this shirt very long. It came out clean, and so it doesn't have any cat hair on it. For too long, it'll start having cat hair on it.
Mm-hmm. What about plan for the worst, hope for the best? Is that a saying?
Yeah. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. It's a very TE saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Long and thin go too far in, short and thick does the trick. Well, sounds good. Good for you, Jackson Fish. Show me you want to share over.
Oh, sure. Do you have a question?
You want to be read something specific?
I'll do 3 cards for you also. Past, present, future.
Well, they say, where two fight, the third benefits. I like that saying. To succeed in life, you need 2 things. Ignorance and confidence. So true. So very, very true.
Like, what will the rest of the year bring in general?
Will I move, maybe? He says, will I move, maybe?
Okay, but you have to pick. So do you want to, like, will I move maybe? You want that one? I'm just going to put will I move because I feel like maybe you might mix up the cards a little bit. You know, the vibes.
I tell you,
Just outlook on the rest of the year. Okay.
a saying I like, it's really a meme more than a saying. It's This is fine.
Outlook on
You know, with the dog who's sitting at the table and
financially.
it's like all on fire and stuff. Hi, Anthony Boyce Sr. How's it going? She's busy looking at her phone right now.
What do I know? Oh, hello.
Anthony Boyce Sr.
Boyce Sr. I didn't realize it was on camera. Hello. Oh, Gil, that's a good one. We were thinking of that one.
Measured price cut once, yeah.
Okay, show media. Measure 3 times and don't cut? That sounds like me.
Yeah, this is fine. That, you got it exactly right, Fly Guy.
Okay.
Criticism kills love. That's a good one.
That is a good one. Okay. For show media, in the past, you may have been very conservative or lived traditionally. You might have given out, like, you might have felt very, like you had a lot of wisdom, have lived life, and can give spiritual advice. Right now, you have the 1111 card, the 4 of Rods, which is usually a celebration of something. Your life might be really stable right now, and you're able to celebrate with friends. And it could involve a partner, you know, like someone to celebrate with. There might be like, oh, sometimes it means a wedding too, because it's like an implied, you know, like these rods, these wands are holding up like flowers and greenery, like in a wedding. So you may know a couple that's getting married or heard something like that. And then in your future, you might have to be sneaky. Okay, there's 2 ways of interpreting this for me right now. It's either you might have to be sneaky about things to get what you want, and you might have to take things from other people to get what you want too. And it's not always a bad thing to not always tell people your plans. Or there's going to be someone in your life who you actually find out to be sneaky and steals your ideas from your head and gets away with it. So that's your past, present, and future.
I just want to give credit to tables are for glasses, not asses. Thank you for that one.
That sounds like a teacher.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm gonna go get my food.
Cool. All that glitters is not gold.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good one. D3 says, no, Rachel doesn't have a sister for your Indian brother to marry. No, Rachel's not too young for Eric. And no, they're not going to stop smoking.
Thank you, D3, for covering all the bases. Hi, Capio.
Oh, I should have titled this one Innocent Face, Devil Thoughts. That's what, I guess was the golden tooth said about her. You have an innocent face, but devil thoughts. battery, I think cell phones should come with a small wind turbine on top of it to generate electricity. Constructive criticism is good. The moment that everything changes in your life is the moment you realize you deserve better.
Ooh.
I like that.
That's a big one.
That's a big one, yeah. That sounds like it belongs on a poster.
Yeah.
It also, I never use ChatGPT though. I don't have ChatGPT. I have access to Google Gemini. When two vowels go a walking, the first one does the talking. that's a good one.
What is it?
When two vowels go a walking, the first one does the talking.
That's funny. I've never heard that before. A lot of these I haven't heard before.
So, like, let me see an example of a word.
Is talking's cheap?
Like, goad. Goad. Two vowels together, O and A. The first one does the talking.
Mm-hmm.
The psychotic drowns in the same water the mystic swims in with delight. I think that I should have that on my phone. And then at any point I could just blow the air turbine around and it would charge the phone. So I don't have to be next to the outlet. Or just go someplace where it's windy. Does that product exist? It should, right? What about, does a product exist? Portable wind turbine generator. Like it's just like it's big, like this big or whatever. You can take with you someplace where it's windy, man it up, and it'll put out electricity at 120 or something. Put out enough that you could charge your phone slowly. Does that exist? I'm sure that the solar panel version of that exists.
Yeah.
But I want to know if the wind turbine version exists. The only turbines you've seen are gigantic. Yeah, I've never seen any very small turbines either. I mean, windmills are relatively smallish turbines of a sort. Water wheels, I guess, would be turbines, but not wind-based. Quiet streams rip the shores off. Oh, yeah, that's true.
What does that mean?
It means like if you've got a stream of water running, it's going to erode wherever it runs.
Oh.
Even if it's running quietly.
I like that.
It's kind of like slow and steady destroys everything.
Oh, shit.
Instead of wins the race. Time conquers innocence. Pride takes a fall. And knowledge lies wisdom. That's all. That's too many things. That's not one thing. Time conquers innocence is a good saying, but it's just more of an observation. I need a booty mill for all the wind I produce. That's a good idea, New Groove. Have you tried Claude? I've not tried Claude. I didn't know that Claude existed.
Would you like a tarot reading?
Sure.
Would you like it on here or the...
On there.
Okay.
And I want the general 3 card.
General 3 cards?
Yeah.
Any question? Or just general?
General.
Eric. I'll put you in as host, Eric.
Yeah. Watching Amos and Andy at the moment, huh? Who's your favorite, Amos or Andy? Do they still have famous Amos cookies?
Okay. In your past, you got the 3 of Cups. You were partying.
I'm partying in the past.
Yeah,
Huh?
you were partying in the past with your friends.
Partying in the past in the park.
Mm-hmm.
I see. That's good.
Taking joy and like feeling good in general. I like feeling good with others, not just by yourself.
That's true.
Now, in the present,
Uh-huh.
you're the magician.
Mm-hmm. Bada bing.
Which is one of Eric's birth cards. So you are able to use resources and your mind to make things happen.
Making things happen.
And actually, this card has a saying too: as above, so below.
Indeed. As above, so below.
And the future is going on a trip.
Wow.
6 of Swords.
That seems very accurate.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem super accurate.
Yeah. We're like literally going to be not in a boat, but taking a trip.
Yep.
And like there's me.
There's you.
Yeah.
I'm pulling the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, British Empire. Welcome. You actually like what? Windmills? Aga got these 3 cards. The World, Camp Coins, and the Emperor. What do you think? I think you win. Okay? I admit it. You win. I got a good reading, but you got a better one. You win. That's what Aga really wants to find out, is who wins. And she does. I save a lot of your content to my knowledge playlist, Eric. I admit that I'm learning a lot of interesting and fascinating things about the different personality types. Well, thanks, Iron Lion. How nice of you to say, and I appreciate your many comments. This most recent one, for some reason, it got like 1,300 views or something in the first 30 minutes, but it only got 4 likes and 6 dislikes.
That's weird.
Whereas, like, the one I made yesterday, it got, like, 100% likes. So, what made this one so much worse?
It was a positive one, too.
Right. I don't know.
Maybe people don't understand third slot.
No, I didn't ask for likes. I said, if you like this content, please consider subscribing. That one got me dislikes. Yeah. I did say that at the end of it. If you like this content, please consider subscribing.
Yeah, maybe.
You don't like that, but it could be something totally unrelated.
Yeah. But really, maybe people don't understand third slot, so they would be like, I don't know. I don't know why people would dislike it.
Well, I appreciate Fly Guy saying that he liked the call to action. I thought it was not too annoying the way I phrased it. I stole that from Steve. Steve from Sidetrack Adventures. I think he's very mild and pleasant about that. Does anybody else here watch Steve from Sidetrack Adventures? He goes across, comes across as needy. Okay, well. I guess I'll come across as needy then. Maybe some people find needy a turn on, like Like Woody Allen said. Wouldn't it be great if needy were a turn on? It's a pretty good joke. I heard today from our marketing guy that algorithms changed massively recently. I mean, they're always changing all the time, seems like. But I'll tell you that, like, I get goodish numbers at least for. I like that one too. I'm like,
So spicy.
I want to. I want to listen to that now. Now you've got me wanting to listen to it. I gotta find it so I can listen to it. Was it a short? Yeah, I released it as a short, right?
Yeah.
This is how the doves cry. That's how the doves cry. That's how the doves cry.
That's a good loop.
Yeah, isn't it? It's timed right.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even tell her the theme hardly.
No.
That's how the doves cry. Yeah, I watched that video. That's when I was saying, back then, from those videos, you can see his family in the videos some of the time. Like his kid and his wife. Makes them seem even more pleasant.
It's very pleasant for. He's so like relaxing.
Yeah, and seems so relaxed at all the time.
Yeah. Like this is.
Hey everybody, Steve here.
Yeah.
He's great. Good night, Aga. Dream dreams of the world. So that's the card you got. And the Emperor. That's how the doves cry. I think I was singing that over the Ain't Nothing Funky About Your Stupid Version of God baseline. I think that's underneath that.
I don't remember, like.
I wish I had made that the other part of that song. There ain't nothing funky about stupid version of God, but then have the other part go. That's how the doves cry. Yeah, Prince, exactly. It's an homage, you might say. From that stylized title Romeo and Juliet thing, I have no idea. I don't know what that means. When Doves Cry, the song. But you know what? He never really said what it sounded like when they cry.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the problem with the song. That's why I had to do that for him. He should be very grateful. Well, the Athletics don't come on until what time? I'm definitely at this point in killing time till Adderall mode. Which is, not the most fun thing, but it's fine. This is fine.
Prozac? We're doing Prozac?
Yeah, I would like a Prozac.
Okay.
That'd be nice. I can get it myself, so if you want me to. You want me to get you
I'm
one?
gonna get into it.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Boo hoo 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 hoo. That's how the doves cry. So yeah, I'm checking to see what time the game comes on. 6:38. We got 4 hours until the game comes on. 4 long, slow, terrible hours. The only thing that's keeping me from going completely insane is that you are so astounding. I do that to my son when he whines and whines. You go, boo, that's how the doves cry. That's great to know. Iron Man. It's a great thing to say to your son when he's crying. He's whining. What game? Why, the athletics game, of course. It doesn't come on for another 4 hours.
Oh, jeez. Today started off early to me.
Yeah, and then I took a short nap. I did take a nap, but it wasn't a particularly long nap. So, what are you going to do? Baseball. Or as the Japanese say, baseball. That guy is so oh my god, you can't believe it. When ace 10 of spades, I had ace 8 of diamonds, and the flop came out diamond, diamond, diamond.
Wow.
He felt sad. Talk about the Bob Dylan biopic. I have not seen it, don't know anything about it, but
Why would we see that?
I don't know.
If it was free on YouTube, sure. But I don't think I wanna.
Even if we're free on YouTube, I can watch a bad movie, but I don't know if I want to watch a movie filled with bad music.
That's the thing.
There's nothing funny bad about bad music. It's just bad.
Yeah.
You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. That's a good saying, Winston's mom.
It is.
That's a good NI saying.
It is.
Basically matters what it's have intuition. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this real good. A bitter man, Clapton? Well, probably because his kid died, That would make anybody unhappy. If I had to pick a song lyric that I think really pops, the first one that came to mind when I was thinking about that right now is But I think you should remember that good girls don't get used. Bam, bam, ba-ding, bam, ba-ding. Good girls don't get used. Bam, bam, ba-ding. That's a good lyric.
It is.
When she came up with that, she must have been like, this is going to pop. And it did. Layla's a terrible song. And an example of everything wrong with Clapton.
Tears in Heaven is sad. And that's about the child that died.
Right. And how do you suppose he died?
Maybe like
Fell off of something, right? Yeah. Well, just double the trouble, you know. Lacks talent, and his kid died.
Well, that's double trouble.
Yeah.
Really?
Double trouble for Clapton.
Oh.
He has two big problems. One, he doesn't have any talent, and the other, his kid died.
That is a problem.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Cocaine. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. Cocaine.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't know. You're being crass, G, regardless. Patty, Betty, something?
Patty Boyd.
Patty Boyd.
Yeah.
Jesse Wells. Oh, I wish that I had Jesse Wells. Okay. Let's see if I can get this thing. So annoying.
No problem, G. I believe in you. I don't know if she married both of them, but she definitely was with both of them.
If she did marry them both, I hope it was at the same time. And that neither of the other men knew about the other one. She was a secret bigamist.
Ooh.
And then, you know, in order to not ever get caught whenever she talked about either of them in public, she just referred to them as my famous guitarist boyfriend and I. And that way, they could just assume it was George. They could assume it was the other one, you know. And then she'd never get caught.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, Rod Stewart is not only still alive, but still performing.
That is insane. He's like gotta be my parents' age. Well, I mean, Paul McCartney's still.
Yeah, Paul McCartney's still. But it seems like Rod Stewart was older than Paul McCartney.
Was he?
It seems like it. He seems like when I was like a kid and he had like pop songs on the radio or hit songs on the radio or whatever. He seemed like super old compared to all the other people who.
I do. Yeah, I agree with you on that. He even looks older.
McCartney doesn't gig anymore.
He doesn't?
He plays an occasional song here and there, doesn't
Yeah, like I think last year he was in Brazil or something.
he? Maybe he was. I don't like Rod Stewart, but for some reason people think he has a good voice. I'm not sure why.
I wonder what his voice sounds like now, because it was always so like, yeah, sugar, sugar.
It probably sounds like this. Robert Plant, is he still alive as well? And if so, does he still perform? Robert Plant made a solo album that did pretty well.
Really?
Yeah, it had on it. I'm in the need of love. You wanna remember just how much I love you.
Okay.
It had a cover of that song on it.
Oh.
And it had, I guess that must be a cover, A Sea of Love.
I think so.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it sounds like
Sounds
it.
like a cover. He's on an interview with Plant a few months ago. He's living the quiet life. Well, good for him. Good for him. These pants I'm wearing, they're from the Old Navy. Which Old Navy? That's left up to your imagination.
Oh.
By the store. They don't say which Old Navy.
No, they don't.
Could be an old British Navy. Could be an old Iroquois Navy. You know the Iroquois had a navy. Arizona had a navy. Briefly.
Really?
Yeah, I remember.
Like when?
It was when Steve told us about it in a sidetrack adventure. It's when California tried to build a dam on Arizona land.
Oh yeah.
And then Arizona appointed this lady who was a ferry boat operator, admiral of the Arizona Navy.
Oh.
And then she ferried troops up there, Arizona National Guard troops, to prevent California from building on Arizona land.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So, yeah, Arizona did have a navy very briefly. And it comprised 3 ships, all of which were used to transport soldiers up the Colorado River to where California was trying to build its dam.
Eric and I have the same leg color.
Yeah, we do. See?
Well, maybe not. Do I look a little bit pinker?
Well, you do look a little pinker right there.
And on the camera it does too.
But not pinker than this part of my foot.
Yeah, that's true. Oh.
Yeah, so the Supreme Court sided with Arizona appropriately. Interesting, huh, Winston's mom? No, she does not have an OnlyFans.
No, I do not. Not looking to get into that.
Nor do I have an OnlyFans.
I wouldn't want you to, but I would respect your business decision. Don't do it. I can't even joke about it. I can't.
Never in a billion years. Why was show your feet then? We were comparing our leg colors.
Yeah, we were saying that I was saying that we're compatible because of our leg colors being similar, but in the camera, it looks like my leg, like
mine's more yellow, hers is more pink. Yeah, it had a female admiral too, so it's very progressive of them.
It is. Apparently, it's a real buyer's market in Arizona and Florida.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of people are selling in Arizona and Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't remember Jenny Fung being here before either. So I don't know. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I stand corrected.
I don't think you were in the chat when Jenny Thong was in the chat. It was just me.
I'm gonna go outside, smoke a cigarette.
I'm gonna follow you.
Okay. And take you guys with us. After that, I don't know. Maybe I'll be done streaming. Maybe
not.
If you feel like it, it's fine.
It's so much easier.
What?
When you're there
when I'm here too.
Well, I mean, when I'm not on Adderall anyway.
Yeah. Pretty cat, there's a rainbow in the sky at your house. Yes, that means that your house is gay. Look at his avatar. Let's see. I see.
Freak on a leash.
Oh, well. Is that the name of that or something?
No, I don't know.
Or is that just what you named it?
Yeah.
It's so correct, it sounds like it's the name of it.
I think that's the name of the song or something.
Now, Jenny didn't, D3 didn't specify what to shut, Jenny, so we're going to leave that up to you. But you illustrate, you're coming with me.
Yeah.
And even if you weren't coming with me, I was handing you the wrong thing. Okay. Do you have a lighter with you?
No.
Okay, let me go back to that for a second. Okay, well, that's very nice of you to say sorry. Um, I don't. So I was excited to see that coming up in July, there's going to be essentially a community picnic that the water company is putting on. Because technically, everybody who owns property in this neighborhood is a shareholder in the water company. It's like the shares in the water company the shares in the water company like stay with the house, right? So how many weeks they left for the cigarettes? It's a very riot day in Los Angeles. Yeah, she's reading the chat, dude. She can see it just fine. We recognize that you have said you're sorry. We acknowledge that you have made an apology, and that is preferable to the alternative. My dividend payment is a ham sandwich. I don't know what that means. I acknowledge that you have apologized, and I acknowledge that that is preferable than the alternative. What more do you want from me? Good job? That's how the doves cry.
Gesundheit.
Thanks. Gesundheit is German for you sneezed. Oh, yeah, I see. Gotcha. Yeah. So they're having a picnic providing free food and beverages to try to encourage people to go to the water board meeting. Oh, we'll be vlogging in Vegas, sure. We'll be vlogging, flogging, and way out of Cologgin. But, you know, probably make a lot of shorts in Vegas as well. Rachel and I have done the heavy lifting of planning ahead our drug consumption.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get this bottle of Adderall, which will have 60 Adderall in it, I'm gonna set aside 16 of them, put them in a different bottle, and put them in a time lock safe somewhere. Hi, Chris Chapin. Metaphorically, I have a little bit of self-control. Just put that aside. Give it to Rachel. I'll say, just put this someplace. So that way, if I really wanted to get it, I'd have to ask her where she put it.
The medicine?
Yeah, when I take 16 out of the bottle, I'm going to put them in a different bottle, give it to you, and say, here, go put these someplace. Remember where you put them.
Okay.
That way, not exactly to hide them from me, but just so that Because I'm not gonna, there's no way I'm gonna ask you, like, can I have one?
No,
It's
we'll
gonna
do
be
it.
very much against my wishes to ask. So that's a good way to keep them separated from me.
The way that I was thinking of it was that you would give me whatever portion of it, I would put it in another bottle
Yeah, cool.
and then put it aside.
Yeah, perfect. So we're great. That's the plan. Gavin Newsom might ask, why don't you take 6 pills at a go? Depends where you are in the cycle. You take six all at once, 180 milligrams. Well, you know, sure, my YouTube channel is about me, my wife, our life, doing stuff, failing to do things, assorted topics. Eric 2028. Okay. Eric 2028. Certainly not Gavin Newsom. Nobody don't need no Gavin Newsom up in this bitch. Do I like the whole woke climate agenda? I I think the proper response to climate change is adaptation rather than attempting to mitigate it. Certainly, I think any attempt to unilaterally reduce carbon emissions is a terrible idea and will be counterproductive. As BRIC countries, Brazil, India, Russia, China, will produce the same goods in a dirtier fashion. Eric maintains a carbon neutral lifestyle. No, I don't. Fuck that noise. Oh yeah, stupid carbon tax is just another fucking bureaucratic mechanism to game. That's all it is. So, I took a Prozac. That's kind of maybe gonna kick in and make me feel a little different. But I can also pull some more bong reps.
Yeah, I'll pull some more bong ribs too if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. I'm a grass-fed beef, you're a free-range chicken. Together we're making love.
I like that.
Thanks.
And making love is more kid friendly.
Yeah. Well, of course, a cow and a chicken will make love. They're not gonna, F. That's too dirty.
Yeah.
Well, you're clearly hallucinating, Dennis M. You're gonna have a hard time with that with those kind of lies because Rachel and I literally spend all of our time together.
Yeah, we do. At the moment.
That's my wife. What do you need help with, for God's sake? Then he makes with the hugging again. I'm transracial. I'm not multiracial. I'm fluidly transracial. My race changes arbitrarily moment to moment. The Muppet Show.
I heard that's coming back.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's at least got a good theme song. That's a good start. Let's have a good theme song.
Time to da-na-na-na.
It's time to dance.
Yeah.
Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Kermit the Frog gave the commencement speech at the University of Maryland graduation. That's cool.
I liked the Muppet Show 2 D3. They used to play on Nick at Night, and I used to watch it as a kid. It was I think it's good that it's coming back. I think it's a reboot of something that it's been long enough.
Yeah.
That I'm like, that's cool.
It's got a lot of good characters. It's got a lot of like foundation for jokes and stuff that are already in place. You know the relationship between Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna be. They've been making a big hullabaloo about her being single. Did you not hear about that?
I did not hear about that.
Oh.
Did they complain about her tendency towards domestic violence?
Oh, well.
Isn't she always smacking Kermit?
Yeah, like she does hit him. Or people. Yeah.
Various people, yeah.
Yeah.
She's constantly assaulting people.
She's a violent person. A violent pig, I'm sorry.
All right. She beats people up. And she goes, oh, excuse me, I'm very dainty.
Yes, she fixes her hair.
Joke, you know? Yeah, she fixes her hair. I
think one of her things is, hiya!
Yeah, that's right. She has a karate chop in her mix. The old men in the balcony, those guys are good.
Yeah, they are good. I used to say that was me and my sister.
And
you got Monster in the band.
Yeah, Monster banging on the drums.
You got the Swedish Chef.
Swedish Chef.
The Eagle.
Right, the Eagle. What was his deal?
He was always like, "Mah."
Very serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, animal, not monster. Yes. Animal. There is a monster in it, too. The big monster dude. You know? Like, he's a little scary looking.
Hmm.
And I think that's when, like, that song, Phenomenon. Do, 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 Phenomenon.
Yeah, that's the Muppet song.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I messed it up. Banana. Rachel, did you see the Muppets Take Manhattan?
Yes, I did. It's good for kids.
What year was it made? In the 80s?
80s, yeah. So it's kind of like...
I'd like to see 80s Manhattan.
Yeah.
Is it featured prominently in the film? The city?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Maybe we should see that.
We should.
Well, Jenny Thong, I'm going to say I think you're doing a successful job of pretending to be innocent. And so should be given credit for that. That doesn't mean I believe you, but I think people are using their intuition a little bit too much rather than being responsive to exactly what it is you're saying. Poor Jenny. You know, I always liked, I know this wasn't part of the Muppet Show, but I always liked the storyline of Big Bird and Snuffleupagus. How nobody believes him that Snuffleupagus exists.
Yeah.
And then as soon as everybody walks away, Snuffleupagus walks back in. Oh, hey, Big Bird.
That's true.
Well, I mean, we can know with our intuition. I loved Stoller and Waldorf. Are those the two guys in the balcony?
Yeah, they are funny.
Like the first joke I ever remember cracking up to. Maybe there were ones previous that probably were, but first joke I ever remember cracking up to was on Sesame Street, and Big Bird and one of those ladies who was like the person on the show, you know, they were sitting next to each other in the plane. They were gonna go on a trip someplace, and Big Bird looked out the window of the plane. And he said, "Wow, we're so high up. The people down there look like ants." And the lady said, "Big Bird, we haven't taken off yet. Those are ants." And I thought that was the funniest joke in the history of time.
It's cute as hell.
It's a pretty good joke,
yeah,
right?
it is. For a kid's show?
I thought it was so funny. I laughed so hard about it that I still remember it to this day, right? Like, that's how much I thought that was a funny joke as a little kid. That I am 54 years old and I can still recount the first joke that ever made me crack up.
Yeah, that means. So, how old were you?
Sesame Street says, preschool age probably.
Wow. Aw.
There may have been earlier jokes, but that's the first one I can remember. That's a good idea, Winston's mom. I was not afraid of the count. But I could make that a short. I could say, I'm 54 years old and I still remember the first joke that made me crack up.
That could be.
It was on Sesame Street. Big Bird and I found out what the lady's name is.
Oh, God, like Rosa or Teresa or something. Yeah. I don't know. There were some ladies on there.
Yeah, she's kind of like a Mexican lady.
Yeah.
Only Fools and Horses? No, I don't know what that is. Sounds like a name of a show, but I don't know what it is.
Hey, Keisha.
Guys, no joke. I learned how to speak English through Sesame Street. Is that why whenever you're counting things, you go, 1 raspberry donut, 2 raspberry donuts? That would make sense. That didn't age well. Thank you, Acacia. Together, we can astound times 2. I haven't seen it in many years, so I really don't know. Together we can get a hound times 2. 2 hounds. We're astounding, okay? We are astounding so much that people say, oh my gosh. What do you think, Acacia, about how to make an INFP feel good? You relax while I devote myself to making you comfortable. Is that a good way to make an INFP feel good? I think it probably would work. I'm from California, America. Same thing. I made a short where I did it based on third slot function. INFP have the same third slot function, so I just do 8 things for the 16 types. That way it's a little leaner, more, I think, easy to consume. Good
May I
weed.
take a...
Of course.
Thank you.
There once again, good weed here.
Good read. Like yesterday, like smoking those joints and like coughing up a lung. Like I know it's not pleasant, but damn, like I was feeling it in my head. It was nice.
What do I think of World Cup football coming to you in 2026? I worked as an usher at the Rose Bowl the last time the World Cup was in California.
That's so cool. I remember you telling me that, but that's still really cool.
Yeah, so what do you think about the World Cup coming here? I think it's great that the World Cup's going to be on again soon because I
Yeah.
love that sporting event. It's one of my favorite sporting events. I don't care if they play it here or not because I don't expect the U.S. to do well no matter what.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Our team just is never as good as like the best teams in the world, you know?
It's so fun to watch the other team, and you end up like I did. I ended up like rooting for a team. I remember maybe it was like 2016, 2017. I don't remember. It was in the teens, late teens, when the World Cup happened. Like not the most recent. I don't know. I was in the city with my parents. We were staying there, and it was July, and we went to a local restaurant and pub kind of place, like bar food, and everyone was in like Brazilian shirts, and like Brazil was playing and another good team was playing, so like everyone was like the energy in the place was just so fun. Like oh yeah, like all different people like rooting for teams. It was fun.
But Acacia, your thing doesn't work for SI third. The whole idea of this is to just do 8 things and have a central concept. Like next time I'm going to do uh, favorite sayings, and I'm going to base that on the tool functions. And then I'm going to do least favorite sayings, and I'm going to base that on the negation of the dominant function. So, for example, my least favorite saying and ENFP's least favorite saying is going to be talk is cheap.
Hmm.
Are you talking about what I'm saying, Ruben? Thanks. What's my least favorite type? I don't have a least favorite type. You know, I've met individuals of every type that I value in sometimes different ways. You know, some types are more likable than others, but you know, I value a type's utility that as something of value too. So, you know. Eric, how would you feel to determine between ENFJ, ENTJ, or ESFP if the person you're trying to is trying to game your TI test with TE? Well, I don't think an ESFP is going to display SI polar. I'll be able to tell the difference with SI polar. Like ESFPs, I should be able to get out of them a fair amount of detailed personal story if I call upon them to provide it. They won't naturally volunteer because it's unconscious, but if I ask them to provide details about stories, I'll get plenty of stories. If I say to them like, "Can you tell me a personal story that's relevant to how you learned this thing you just said?" Then I can get it in detail, no problem. ENFJs, just just in talking across the board, they're ENFJs aren't naturally gonna present a lot of specific personal examples, whereas ESFPs are gonna offer more given the line of questioning. You know, what are my thoughts on hemorrhoids? I think they're bad. And I'd like to introduce you to a little product called Preparation H. The H stands for hemorrhoids. What do you think? What do you and the lady think of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? You used to love that program. I used to like that program quite a bit too. I'm not sure if I like it now, if I would try to watch it, but I did used to like it. And I did like the theme song too.
Isn't that kind of like in my opinion, that's when like Will Smith is at his best.
Yeah. I like the theme song. Everybody can sing that theme song.
I don't know the words to it. I feel like the Biggest Loser when everyone's like, in West Philadelphia, born and raised.
On the playground is where I spend most of my days. Shooting b-ball with some outside of the school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood.
Got
One little fight and my mom got scared.
Yeah.
She said, "You're going to live with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air." And well, you failed, Jenny. You failed to continue walking the line tightly. He's already been told that. So, at that point, just being a douche.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well. I used to wonder a lot about that too. At some point, I gave up wondering about it because. What do you want?
The bomb.
Oh, sorry, I totally forgot.
That's okay.
You were saying that before, and I just totally forgot about it.
It's all right. But I'm gonna not have the camera on me because I might be coughing.
Okay. Hi, Squiggle Squaggles. Here's this, and I'll put some of this and some of this in this thing so you have a little container above.
Oh, thanks.
That is the correct spelling, Acacia. How to make an ENFJ happy, engage in walrusing with them. It's not, after you're done with your triathlon, let's go have sex on your boat. I'm having sex on a boat. Having sex while I'm feeling seasick. Water, damn it, water. Fair enough. I've got a little bit of water right here.
Thanks.
Having sex on a boat just sounds like for some reason, mixing sex with vomiting.
Well, most people do get seasick, and you can't control the tides of the water, really, right? So.
I can, but most people can't.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Because my other name is...
You're the magician.
Poseidon.
Poseidon!
Yeah, I'm Poseidon. Have I not told you that before? I probably didn't need to keep that secret from
Boo hoo 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 hoo. That's how the doves cry. Boo hoo 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 hoo. That's how the doves cry.
Can I give you an SI test? Sure.
Thanks, D3.
Tell me about a time you learned a valuable lesson in life. I'll give you an example. A valuable but seemingly insignificant lesson. One time, when I was a teenager, maybe 13 or something, I put my cereal bowl in the sink, leaving it with milk and cereal in it. Didn't rinse it out. And my father got very angry at me, explaining that when I leave it like that, then the milk just cements the cereal to the side of the bowl. And told me to clean out my goddamn bowl before I put it in the sink, you know? And I never forgot from that day forward. I can still picture this scene of me getting like, you know, what, you can't even, you know, not only you're not going to wash your bowl, you know, put it in the dishwasher or whatever, you can't even rinse it out before you put it in the goddamn sink. You just picture him being all mad about it. So, you know, you have a story like that. That was a time that I learned always rinse out cereal bowls before you put them in the sink, and I never have stopped doing that to this day. Not because I'm scared of my dad busting me, but because he's fundamentally right.
Yeah, cereal does really get stuck on the side.
One time I went to jail for screaming at the police, and I learned not to do that again. Good for you.
Is that your SI test?
Oh, you want me to type you? I'll type you for you. Sure. Give me a date and time. Were you hinting about it or something? I'm not good at hints. Just tell me a date and time. I'll type you for free. Don't worry about it. And you don't have to publish or even record or whatever. It's
God, I do it to myself, for real. But I mean, like, I want it in my lungs.
Well, the problem is you keep packing too much.
No. It was the second time I did a second.
Did I think it would be fun or lame? What did I say? Did I answer? I don't know. I'll find out when it happens, I guess. Well, thanks, Winston's mom. Sounds like Winston's mom's willing to pay for it, too.
That's really nice.
She just needs to pack herself bong rips that are the right size, the teeny little bong rip. I must not just not have seen it. I don't know. I must not have seen the question. But yeah, sure, I'll type you. You just gotta tell me a day and time, and I'll put it on the calendar. And then email me your email. Yeah, email me a day and time. I'll check my email later. I'll put it on the calendar, and it'll send you a. What do you call it? Google Calendar invite. Google Meet invite. The first hit off of the bong, she hits just fine.
Yeah.
And then she tries to clear out the rest of the weed in the bowl, but partially burnt weed doesn't smoke as good as fresh weed.
No.
So then she coughs her lungs out.
And I do have acute asthma. So.
I agree. Her asthma is absolutely adorable.
What?
You said you had cute asthma.
Oh, thanks.
Get it? It's a joke.
I know. I like it.
FDR or Wendell Wilkie? I don't even know what that's all about. Is the weekend good for you guys? Oh, I was confused. I was like, It's Tuesday, dude. What are you talking about? You mean this upcoming weekend? Yeah, sure, that's
Yeah.
fine. I got nothing going on. I'll be on Adderall too, so you get an extra robust typing. What time, California time, do you want, Fly Guy? California timing. Boom. Why are they English muffins and not Mexican muffins? Because they're racist. Alright, I got my calendar up. You like early, but I'm East Coast, so let me math. Okay, yeah. We're -3. So see, I read, is the weekend good for you guys? As, are you guys having a good weekend? Oh, that's not what he meant. Manicotta's. That's not how you spell manicotta's, is it? It's -4.
No, 3.
3. So it's currently 3:42 p.m. here in California. Yeah, well, hopefully, Putty Cat, the Athletics pitch better if, in general, across the board. Obviously, our pitching staff has been an abject catastrophe.
It's so tough.
It's a catastrophe, is what it is. It's like, how are you going to win games when you consistently give up 7 runs a game? How are you going to win baseball games? You got to just be offensively explosive every single night if you're going to give up 7 runs a game.
Yeah.
Last night, the Angels pitcher, starting pitcher, Makuchi, we were unable to pound Makuchi.
Unable.
Yeah. He used his sly Japanese pitching to get us all out. I'm not doing a backflip because I'm not doing a backflip. I'm not doing a backflip because I'm not doing a backflip. So says Billy Joel, so say I. 8. 8 me. Oh. You hate Jake Paul? What do I think of him? I mean, I wouldn't call myself fond of Jake Paul.
Yeah, no, me neither.
But hate's probably a little strong. The Athletics have a team ERA of 5.69.
That's so sad.
Which ranks 30th of 30 teams.
Ugh.
That's terrible. You can't get any worse than last place. What do you think to JD Amy Winehouse?
She had 2 songs I liked. And I think she's kind of like glorified a little bit because she's dead. You know what I mean?
It usually helps, but not the No Rain guy. That's the mystery.
Yeah.
Why didn't he become like this?
Yeah.
He died right at 28.
I know, it's so true. That's a really good question. Jake Paul is in the WWF now. I could see that. He's probably better there than in boxing, real boxing. Hi, TYYP.
You know, if he wants me to and he pays me enough, I will box Jake Paul.
So did you hear that, guys? If they pay him enough and what he asks you, and they pay him enough,
I said, if they want me to and they pay me enough, I will box Jake Paul.
So we could have a Jake Paul, Eric Strauss matchup.
And I'm not gonna pussy out because of some ulcer like Mike Tyson did.
Okay? Ooh. Hello, Ty blue collar guy. I'm smoking weed. Cause I want to smoke weed. Cause I want to smoke weed.
I feel extremely confident that I could knock Jake Paul out by the second
round. I love the United States. I don't love Israel. Not for any particular reason though, just because I don't love it. I could love it maybe, but I don't love it right now. No, I haven't seen the Friday films. I heard that they're funny though. Plants are doing good. We can go outside maybe when Eric's done peeing and look at the plants. We want to do that?
Sure, they're all covered in white powder.
Oh.
But that's fine.
No, I can't freestyle rap. I trip over my tongue a lot. I'm not naked. I mean, I get I meshing with the black, but I'm definitely not naked. God. Yeah, I know those plants. I know that you're talking about that, G. They have diatomaceous earth on them right now because there were bugs that were eating them. I'm gonna pass the bowl. Who wants some of the bowl? I'm gonna pass it your way. I like that we're gonna have a hedge, actually, G. I really like hedges. Gives you a little privacy. Is that stupid?
Well, I mean, we don't really have to keep private. We don't have anyone to keep private from, really.
Not over there.
I mean, I guess a little bit the neighbors, but mostly, I guess the hedge will block us from the neighbors view a little bit. But
not really. I was thinking more dust down the hill. For some reason, I'm afraid of someone seeing us. I don't know.
There's nothing down there.
I know.
It's just trees.
I know.
Maybe
just
Sasquatch.
Well, I just like the idea of a hedge.
I agree with you. I like a hedge too. I want to get a wildlife camera.
Yeah, me too.
A trail camera, that's what it's called.
Okay, trail camera. Let's do that.
And tie it to one of the trees here. See what kind of wildlife we get.
Free Palestine, indeed. I'd like to see what wildlife we have too.
It might be a good idea to put it where the deck comes out into the driveway area.
What?
The camera.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a funnel point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything that comes across the deck, it's funneled through that one point.
It's true. That would be a good spot. I do like pizza. My name is Rachel. I transubstantiate this bull hit to you, Ty, blue collar guy. I saw that you wanted to have the bull next. Like grits and biscuits? Triscuit biscuits? You're welcome, Thai blue collar guy. Eric is Pahepa Bahohoy. Cat biscuits? Those are biscuits? What other kind of biscuits are there? Like there's like cat biscuits, you know, when the cats like knead on you. People call those bass. I can transubstantiate a bull hit to you, Blue Moon Tiger King.
Yeah, she has the power. You love it when cats transubstantiate bong rips?
Yes, there are cookies that are biscuits. Yeah, when cat meat biscuits is so cute. Eric can freestyle rap. He's good at it.
Sure, I could freestyle rap. Oh, you want me to freestyle rap now? Oh, very well. If you insist. I don't get asked to do this very often.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Do you want the light?
Nah. I am freestyling. I'm gonna freestyle rap while styling. I'm a styling, wildin' guy. I'm gonna freestyle like you never seen that in the sky. Up why? I'm gonna cry. Why? Because I'm gonna die someday, though not anytime soon. I assure you of that. Don't be alarmed if you hear this tune. Don't be alarmed if you hear this tune. Yeah, don't be alarmed if you hear this tune. It's just the afternoon that's calling you and saying, hey, come and play with me today. It's in the afternoon. But some people come around here every Wednesday and they tell me I'm gonna come back around here next Wednesday. And then I ask them, why are you telling me this? I don't even know you, didn't know you existed until right now. How would I be expected to care? Hey there, Mr. Guy, don't you see that you're a lie? And we're gonna change it up now to the other beat. And Wow. You can tell what a magnificent song this is. And then we'll end it like this. There you go.
That was some really good freestyling.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Getting the hang of that keyboard now so I can push the buttons at the right time so I understand, like, oh, they think they wanted you to push it this time. So what was I about to do before I started doing that? Thank you. Thank you. In high school, I was voted most likely to be named rap god. So.
Did it come true?
No, unfortunately,
I'm
it
sorry.
didn't. But
that's like I really want that for you.
a boy can still dream. You know, I'm only 54. Maybe I'll develop the skills one of these days.
Yeah.
I could just be a late bloomer.
Lately, yeah, right, exactly. Well, they say that millennials and Gen Zs are stunted kids.
Oh, I'm stunted, all right.
Maybe you stunted it for, like, you started the stunting.
Yeah, I started stunted and I never unstunted. Remain stunted to this day. Everybody down here, if you was a rapper, what would your rapper name be? I've got a few rapper names, one of which is Baby Pig Poop Face. I also go by Rappin' Eric.
Mm-hmm.
And MC Sunny and Cher.
Why are you giving me evil eyes, Trouble? Or are you just tired? You're just
He's
tired.
giving you half mood eyes. Half evil, half tired.
Hmm.
No, I'm not beginning to feel much like a rap god. It's like I have too soft of a heart for the rap game.
That's good.
Hey there, rapper. You're like me. I think you're great. Oh, gee. Why are you insulting me with your raps? Is this some kind of battle? What's that crap? Thank you. Yeah, half closed eyes means I love you and cat. But what I'm saying is,
But no,
he had half closed eyes and half evil.
Yeah. He really was giving me the look. Honestly.
It was like one eye was half closed, the other was open and evil.
Like evil. Like he really was looking at me with a tude.
Yeah.
He just does sometimes.
I am a gift rapper, yes. What is your rap name, Blue Moon Tiger King? Is it Blue Moon Tiger King?
What would my rap name be? I don't want to be a Lil, because I feel like Lil is like used a lot. And I know I'm Lil. So maybe I should be big.
How about Shorty Tall?
Shorty Tall?
Yeah.
So I'm both.
Shoddy Tall.
Shorty Tall!
Yeah.
Yes!
SHAWTY.
Shoddy
TAWL.
Shoddy Tall.
Yeah. Shoddy Tall.
Tall.
It's pronounced Shoddy SHODDY.
Shoddy?
This is how it's pronounced.
Okay.
Because you don't have to.
I didn't know it's not SHAW.
No, it is that, but you just want to pronounce it shoddy.
Shoddy.
Rather than trying to make the W come. Yeah, rather than that.
Okay.
I think you just want to pronounce it
Shoddy.
At most, go shoddy.
Shoddy.
Shoddy. You make it a little Long Island maybe, but I wouldn't go too much.
Shoddy. Shorty Tall. Shoddy Tall.
The tall is spelled TAWL.
Shoddy Tall.
Or how about Shatit All?
Shatit All.
Shoddy T All.
Yeah, I like that. Some people like us might go, it's like, no, then it would be fine. It's not like 4 towns.
No, it's not like 4 towns. Shoddy Tall. Not to be confused with Shoddy Tall. No. But the tall should be spelled like that, okay?
Yeah, that's the way tall.
Rachel's other possible rapper name could be Paper Girl.
I was thinking that too. And then you would be Paper Bahoy.
Well, no, then I'd be Shoddy Tall. If you're not taking Shoddy Tall, then...
I'm taking Shoddy Tall.
Okay, well then I'm Paper Girl. You can't have both of them, Rachel.
Okay, I wasn't trying to.
You're trying to steal both names. Let's see here. $5 tournament. 6 max bounty. I feel like this could run as a good Insta ad to attract a certain kind of viewer. Let's see. Don't be alarmed if you hear this tinning. Don't be alarmed if you hear this tinning. Yeah, don't be alarmed if you hear this tinning. It's just the afternoon. That's calling you and saying, hey, come and play with me today. It's in the afternoon. Some people come around here every Wednesday. Don't be alarmed if you hear this. That's pretty funny.
That's really good. I like that a lot.
Shoddy Tall is Paper Girl's alter ego.
Yo, that's good, Acacia.
I like it.
But then what are you?
Oh, well then, you know, I could always be Rice Asterisk.
Rice Asterisk?
Yeah, it is a anagram of my name.
It is.
Or I could be, what's my favorite drink? I don't know. Well, I don't really have an intelligent flow, right? I was just saying, some people come around here on a Wednesday.
Because it's Wednesday.
Yeah. No, it's Tuesday.
Oh, shit.
I don't know my favorite drink. I don't have a favorite drink. I drink various drinks. I like to have a mix of different drinks.
You do.
So if you respell the letters of my first name, it makes rice. And if you respell the letters of my second name, it makes asterisk.
Rice Asterisk and
Yeah.
Shoddy Tall.
I'm not sure that should be my rapper name, but I am just mentioning that that is clarifying that is the case.
I have a question.
Yes, you do. Go ahead.
Is that considered bragging?
We'll have to ask Acacia that.
Okay,
that's a question
true.
for Acacia.
Yeah,
Does that qualify as bragging? Your rapper name would be Angel Delight. Angel Delight's a pretty good rapper name.
It is. Delight is a good throwback too.
Yeah. I like how you spell it correctly too. There's no D-L-I-T-E.
Yeah, yeah. I get tongue-tied when I try to rap.
Well, it's because you're a receiving type, you know, not a pudding type.
Yeah, I'm a receiving type, not a pudding type.
Ego could Angel Feather White. Angel Feather White is a good name for me as a rapper.
Yeah.
Angel Feather White. That's a good name.
Angel Feather White, like the paint?
Yeah. But we could also go with, what was the tan one called?
Oh, God, I don't know.
Wait, First Snow.
Oh, First Snow?
First Snow was the light blue one.
Oh.
I forget what the tan one was called.
I don't remember.
Do we eat our Cadbury cream eggs? We don't have any Cadbury cream eggs.
I would eat one if we had them. I like them.
I guess if you're a white goofy rapper with a stupid flow, you're analogous to Insane Clown Posse. Well, that's why I don't really do any rapping anymore. Anyway, one of many reasons why I don't record rapping as like in an attempt to make songs, because it just doesn't work for me. If I'm going to do it, it'd be a very small, teeny bit of it. You know, those things are blazingly sweet. They're like history's sweetest food.
What are?
Cadbury cream eggs.
Yeah, they're really sweet, but I like them. I don't know.
Rachel likes them. Rachel also likes Peeps.
Yeah, I'm an Easter fan of...
I'm not a Peeps fan.
Not many people are. I am in the minority with both of those things.
Oh, Mrs. Mom likes Peeps. D3 likes Peeps.
Cool. We could share Peeps on Easter.
What about Cadbury cream eggs? Do you like those?
Yeah, do you like Cadbury cream eggs? I like them, but I can only have like one. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, well, they're insanely sweet.
They're two. You can put two of them in the basket for your kid. They'll eat one day, and then have a second like at a later time.
Let me tell you, Rachel, what I'm gonna do right now. You can join me if you'd like outside.
Yes.
And bring the camera if you want, then accordingly. I'm gonna go get the barbecue started. I'm gonna barbecue up a couple burgers and a couple sausage sandwiches.
I'm so full.
Even if you don't want to eat anything.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll eat a couple of things when they're done and put a couple of things away for later.
Okay. Boo. Sorry. That's why the doves cry. That's how the doves cry. So, wow, this is. Sorry for my crotch.
Look what brand of program we got.
Shit. Well, I'm glad they're making profit off of us still.
Yeah. We got Whip It brand propane. If you can believe it. I'll get the last one. Not this thing.
Oh. I'm so, retarded with this thing. No, I don't like Pez candy. Thanks, Fly Guy. That's how the doves cry. Here we go. Blue Moon King Tiger King asks, can you pick rap name for me, D3, or Winston's mom?
The rap name for Winston's mom is Big Daddy Hat Give.
Big Daddy Hat Give. That's good. Why not Big Mama?
Because that implies something about their physical body.
Oh, yeah. Big Daddy's much better.
Which is kind of like a neutral term.
Yeah,
Neutral,
yeah.
meaning like big boss or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Big Daddy Hat Give.
I said I can't freestyle rap. I could barely talk.
So who else was I supposed to come up with a rapper name for?
D3. Big Daddy. What's Big Daddy's?
Hat Give.
Hat Give. Your Big Daddy Hat Give. I know what you're talking about, Fly Guy. I like the chocolate raspberries. They're chocolate like in like a orange shape, and it comes in the slices, but it's raspberry instead of orange. I like candied apples and caramel apples, but they're so difficult to eat. You really have to work for it. Hello, Coronado Cabrera from Mariposa, California.
I want to get a hatchet.
Like hatchet, like the ones that they bring on to Naked and Afraid.
They usually bring machetes on Naked.
Ah.
I want to get a hatchet like. I mean, I could use the machete back there in the back. That worked pretty good for a machete. But, a hatchet is made to chop the logs like this.
That's cool, D3. Ooh.
D3's rap name can be Ike's Sexual Tension.
Ike's Sexual Tension is D3's rap name. And what's Blue Moon Tiger's rap name?
Like Chinese 50s song.
I remember being challenged when
using the fire starter. And Cameron brought it.
Oh yeah, we had a hell of a time. We couldn't get it started.
No, couldn't get it started.
Good to show you how tough those things are.
Yeah. Will you get the fuel and the charcoal from your torch? Asks Fly Guy.
I don't have any charcoal. I'm just gonna get coals from this wood. Yeah, just some wood we got lying around the house. Let me cut this one into 2 pieces.
Blue Moon Tiger King. He did give you a rap name. What was it again?
Chinese 50s song.
Chinese 50s song. That's your rap name. Blue Moon Tiger King.
There.
Good job.
Thanks.
Coleman says real work. Wow.
I'm quite sure I would not call this real work. This is called playing with fire.
You were a bit of a pyro growing up, weren't you?
Yep, I did burn down the playhouse one time.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you get it to stop? The hose?
I don't really remember. I don't know. But I know I got in trouble for it. I had to write an essay about the dangers of fire.
Well, that is
Which
some.
would have been fine, but the problem was it was embarrassing to me because I had to give a note to my teacher to have my teacher have me stay in a recess and write it.
Oh, so like, was everyone like, why?
I don't remember anything like that. I just remember being embarrassed to do that.
Well, yeah, that's embarrassing. I thought you burnt down the playhouse like at your house.
I did.
So why were the teachers involved?
My parents sent a note in saying, "Can you please make Eric not go to lunch recess today and instead write this essay?"
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So.
Sorry that happened.
It's okay. I was in like 2nd grade or something.
Something had to be.
Still at the little school. It was either, so it had to be 1st or 2nd grade.
You're a kid. You're pyro.
Yeah. Later on, when I started a fire in the bathroom, that was accidental.
Ooh, how'd you get that one out?
Uh, Again, I'm not exactly sure. I just remember I had thrown a match into the trash can by the toilet.
Oh.
Without it going out all the way.
Uh-huh.
It caught on fire. I left the bathroom and I didn't notice it was on fire. It started to catch on fire. And then I walked out there, and then I walked back past the bathroom at some point, and there was this orange, like, glow coming from it, and I'm like, ah! I just said something to my parents. I guess my dad probably went and dealt with it. I don't remember myself doing anything.
Wow. That's scary.
Yeah. And from that day forward, I stopped keeping gasoline-soaked rags in the bathroom toilet.
You never thought that was extreme?
No, I just thought that's a good place to keep them.
There's a lot of water there.
Yeah. All right. Well, let this burn down a little bit into some manageable coals.
Get it off of me.
He's gonna have a termite.
Oh.
A termite wanted your boobs.
Yeah. I feel disrespected.
Well, you did flick him, so.
True, so I guess fair is fair.
Well, I'm not sure it's fair is fair, but regardless, you got retributive justice.
Was I too mean?
No, darling. Flicking a termite off of you is not too mean. Do I weigh about 70 kilograms? I have no idea how many kilograms I weigh.
I really like that statement. You put things in perspective for me.
I'm gonna get out the cutting board and I'm gonna put something on here. We do have sausages. I'm gonna make 2 sausages and one burger. Yes, I shall. Okay. I'm gonna make 2 sausages and 1 burger. Rachel says she doesn't want anything.
I am full. I've been eating like a pig today.
So I'm gonna just get 2 buns here. I'm gonna have the burger and 1 of the sausage sandwiches for dinner. And then I'll have the other sausage sandwich later for second dinner.
I really want to sit on this counter.
Tables are for glasses, not asses. I'm just kidding. I just learned that saying today.
Confidence is broken.
I just learned that saying today.
I didn't know. What is it?
Tables are for glasses, not asses.
I had never heard that before.
Was it you who said it sounds like a teacher saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've never heard it before either. You want me to help you out?
Ready? 1,
2, 3.
Oh my goodness, you picked me up so high.
Sorry, you poked your
Oh,
back.
it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
This is a bad idea.
No, it really wasn't. I was just not ready for your strength.
Okay.
Totally fine.
I guess I lifted you as though you weren't jumping.
Yes.
Is what happened
Yes.
there. Yeah, that's my bad.
It was double. It was no fine. It's totally fine.
The important thing is you're up on the counter where you want it to be.
Yeah, I do want to be here. I like sitting on counter.
This counter is probably the most suitable.
I was gonna sit. That was the first one I was gonna sit on.
You want to change counters? Or is it too late now? This one you won't jab your back into.
Yeah, no. Okay, are you lifting me?
I'll lift you less this time.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. That almost hit your head. But you didn't, so that's good. Alright, now let me show you what I've got going here. And then I'm going to show you what I got going over there where Rachel
Hi,
is.
Theo. Sorry I'm in your spot.
There she is,
Yeah.
sitting on the counter like nobody's business. Sophia, you want to go outside?
Hi, Trouble. Oh, I know you're scared.
No, he wants to get
Oh, I know he wants to get Capio. He wants to go
He
outside.
wants to go get her.
But I'm not doing it until he starts meowing.
I think I should be able to do all the cooking I need to do with these tongs here. But it's probably going to be a while till the cold are ready. And while I could leave these outside, then bugs would just get on them. So why don't I just leave this here for a moment and go check on the fire. Go check on the fire. Go check on the fire. Someone go check on the fire. Let me get these metal things here. We're going to wash them for moving wood. I hope people ain't beefing in the chat.
Oh, I hope so too.
We should all get along like nice friends.
Yeah.
Here at the Fun Friend Gang. Well, come along. You might as well see how things are going. As long as you have me chaperoning you, I think it's safe. You can see here, I got this nice fire going, and I didn't even use any gasoline. It's burning hot, too. Burning J-O-T hot.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a spicy fire. Woo-hee.
Do you have the lighter by chance?
I do.
Yay.
He want cross-dress at weekend. Who wants to cross-dress at weekend? And why is it at weekend instead of on the weekend?
Yeah.
You being nasty, fly guy. How rude, you. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Fly guy. Are you being rude? Oh no. That's terrible. This one stick is just too big. Almost. Pio. There. Take a look at your hopes and dreams. Now do you understand? This is your hopes and dreams on drugs, okay? If you have dreams, if you have hopes, and you want them to come true, don't do drugs, or your hopes and dreams will be just like these pieces of wood here. Blazing fire. It's a public service announcement for everybody.
That scared me.
Scared me straight.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. One piece of problem.
Good job.
It's hot.
Yeah. I've
There.
Good
I
job.
did it.
You did it.
I broke the log and I made it go. Yeah, I did it.
You did it.
All right, now we can put the thing on top of it. The hot hardwood fire, you know. Pretty sure this is mostly oak, but maybe some cedar in there. Not this.
Blue Moon Tiger King, what's going on? Fly Guy, you being so rude, you tried to take piss, stop being rude? That's crass. I don't like that.
And vulgar.
That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Blue Moon. You can time him out if he gets to a point that you guys don't want to deal with it for a bit. What does BK stand for? Excuse me. Da 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 da.
You sausages promise to take one another in fire and off fire until you are cooked. So help you, Eric. We do. The hamburger is going to be done way sooner than the sausage. Let me put the lid on it for a bit. So that it cools its jets. Right now its jets aren't very cool.
I think you guys need to cool your jets too.
Yeah.
But I also don't like being told what to do, so I just feel like I said, if you feel like it's time to time them out, then do it.
Cool your jets, Betty Bets. That's what the old saying says.
And that's what the old saying says.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how old is that saying?
About 5 seconds old. The real old-fashioned wood fire grilling. Yes, 0 charcoal briquettes were harmed in the making of this live stream.
It's true.
And, you know, according to where we live, we're supposedly doing something virtuous by burning the random pieces of wood.
Yeah, it's true.
We're supposed to do that. We're supposed to gather all the wood in a pile and burn it up. But,
We just used it for
I
barbecuing.
just use it for barbecuing. They could fill up that thing full of wood again, you know.
Yeah. Do you like JD and Coke, mate? Eric doesn't drink and neither do I. I don't like it. I don't prefer it.
When I did drink alcohol, I still did not like Jack and Coke. Jack and Coke was always on my D list.
Oh. I never knew what to ask for, so I would go to that because I didn't know anything else. And that and vodka cranberry, because it was cranberry tasting.
Sure.
Oh, and I hated taking shots. I fucking hated taking shots. Ugh. I never did it right. I have like war scars from like drinking. Oh, Keisha, I wish I remember what disqualify as bragging. I forget. There's a burger on there and 2 sausages. You see, Blue Moon Tiger King? AKA Asian
Chinese 50s song.
Chinese 50 song. They're very upbeat.
This fire is super hot, so I'm choking it of air somewhat to like burn a little cooler. The hamburger's already done, really. I need to put the bun. I'll just move this over here to the side. These bad boys go back in the middle, but I need to cut these.
like so that
They could be in the middle.
yeah.
I got this knife here, which I will. I'm gonna put the.
Thanks, Blue Moon Tiger King. Blue Moon Tiger King says your husband was good at rap before. Yes, he was.
Thanks, Blue Moon Tiger King. I would say it was not such a great effort on that particular instance, but I appreciate it anyway.
D3, is that your rap name? Dr. Feelgood?
Now, her rap name is Ike's Sexual Tension.
I laughed because of the name, but then I realized what it means after and what it meant after.
This is so hot, this fire, that it's hard for me to even make a slit in this without burning my fingers.
Jeez, be careful. And remember, you're being filmed.
Okay. I'll remember that. I'm not sure what difference that makes.
I don't know. People say that sometimes.
Let me just put this in grab, I guess. Grab
He
this.
can rap well cook, says Blue Moon Tiger King.
Can I rap while I cook? Sure I can. Read a book. Tell you how I took a duck downtown to see the mayor down there. Why? Because he was a square down there.
D3 says I can rap too. Fly Guy says just flip it with your hands.
That's a bad idea, Fly Guy. That's the worst idea I've heard all day.
Glad it wasn't one of mine. Danger.
Okay, now that finally I got this bun open. Got too many things in my hands. Okay. Hamburger, come this way. Now, hot.
I have that Top Gun fly me to the danger zone or whatever. Something to the danger zone. Yeah, to the danger zone.
Ow!
Careful.
I'm trying to be careful, but the temperature of things is not cooperating.
I know. I don't mean to be.
It's fine, darling.
Can I help in any way?
No, fine.
at you using like tools.
I'm like a real bipedal. I mean, I'm like a real person with opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
Should be cut. All right. Good. Here. Here. My hands.
I'll get the door.
I can get the door if you got the camera.
Yeah. Who needs this transubstantiated bowl hit? I put the peach lipstick on myself today. Because that's what won in the tarot cards. I'll put some more on. Blue Moon Tiger.
Plain yellow mustard.
What?
We need more plain yellow.
No way. We definitely have some.
You think?
Yeah.
Maybe in the pantry?
Yeah. Something somewhere. I'll put it somewhere.
There it is.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I guess obviously we got it, and I said the next time we still don't have it, and then we got it again.
It's alright. We won't need it for a while.
Yeah, we don't need it. Okay, what time is it? 4:48. We still got like almost 2 hours of the baseball game.
You know what? Actually, D3, I don't have black lipstick, but I have like a grayish black lipstick. Do you want to see it? It's not true bold black. But it is gray.
Kitty, this is not for you. Okay? Just gonna have to come to accept that.
Cool. I like that you have black lipstick. Black lipstick rules.
This is not made for a kitty like you, my friend. No, this is made for a human being like me.
Yes.
Oh, what time is it? It's 4:49 p.m. Just about dinner time, I think you could say. Don't be alarmed if you hear this tune. Alright, it's coming up around 5 o'clock. We'll watch the Yankees versus the Kansas City Royals while we wait for the Athletics to come on. You ready for some pre-athletics baseball?
Yeah. Don't disappoint me. I have been disappointed so many times.
It's no wonder my fantasy teams are doing badly. The Athletics have the worst pitching staff in Major League Baseball, and I have multiple Athletics pitchers
Oh
on
shit,
both of my
really?
team's pitching staff.
Oh, because, like, you know, the other players are not as bad.
Mm.
Thanks, show media. Cool, British Empire, Russian Federation. Trouble.
No, kitty. No. Shoot.
We are walking you up to the Yankees and the Royals in Kansas City. The George Brett statue out there. We got more when we get back.
I don't want to see any crying either.
I mean, from the Yankees.
Yeah. I think Volpe's growing up a little bit. I think that really...
That's gonna grow him up right there. Like,
Right? Wouldn't that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's no crying in baseball. Although I probably would be one of the people who would cry.
Well, that's why we're not baseball players.
Yes, it is.
We're talking a good food that makes you feel good meal. You feeling that? Now meal this. A salad, starting a week meal. A catching up with your ex meal. So, how's your mom? Been there. Ooh, a scoring cool dad points meal. Think, do I spy and I need 5 minutes to myself meal? Whatever you're feeling, at Panera, it just meals good.
Vincent's mom says, I think you sometimes forget your Typology street cred is very real, host Eric. Yeah, this is the lipstick. This is the darkest, like, not the darkest, but this is my gray colored, they call it shadow. Ooh. I have Mac Whirl. I think that's a dark color on me. Like,
Let me see the black on your lips. It's not that black, really.
no, it's not.
Kind of like dark plum.
Thank you. So, like, thank you. That means it's wearable. I'm happy to hear that. I will put on Mac Whirl, and you'll see how deep it is on me. It's too dark. I wish it wasn't. Thanks, D3. I wish it wasn't. I wish it was like, I don't know. Because I wish Mac didn't test on animals, but I did splurge on a sale, and ChatGPT suggested that I buy Mac Whirl. So I was like, oh, well, if ChatGPT thinks so, then it must look good. And then I get it, and it's like incredibly dark on me, but I'll put it on now. Thanks, Blue Moon Tiger King. So maybe it's not as dark. I don't know. I'm like looking at it in the tube and it doesn't look that dark. Oh, this is Mare. That's why it doesn't look dark, because that's not dark. I'll be back.
No, dude, get gone.
Oh my gosh.
He's so entitled.
Yeah, he really
I'll give them some meat. Here.
Hey, 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 get away. 10 years ago, I invented the Ring video doorbell. Now it is.
It's a people's pursuit of happiness. Gorgeous night for baseball. Yankees in town to take on the Royals. Let's get you to the lineup for Aaron Boone, the eighth-year skipper for the Yankees, who right now are looking for their 40th win of the season. They have such a potent lineup. Goldschmidt has been spectacular. Of course, Aaron Judge hitting almost 400 has really been the story of
Mwah. That's delicious.
So the question is, can anybody slow that lineup down? That will be the tall task tonight for a young rookie in Noah Cameron, who Frenchie has been off to a tremendous start.
Yeah, he really has. It's just the numbers alone, but to me, he stays close really well.
I should put makeup on Eric.
And get some late life on it.
I don't look good with makeup on, I don't think.
You don't think?
No. I think you can't really improve on perfection.
Well, this is true. But you did do my makeup.
Well, but you remember, I'm a runway makeup artist. That's not for wearing out in the street every day, okay?
You're right.
Behind the plate tonight with Southie at first base, you have Freddie Fermin behind the plate, of course, Garcia, Bobby.
Can you bring your chapstick? Napoleon Dynamite was so good. You know, some men do have very luscious eyelashes.
Apparently I don't. I've been critiqued by my daughter for giving her, like, squat eyelashes or something. What would be the term for short eyelashes? Just short eyelashes?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, Delilah doesn't approve of her short eyelashes. Well, since her mom has very long eyelashes, I guess, she blames me.
Well, I'm in the same camp as her, so I feel her. I'll let her know.
Okay.
Just FYI, my lashes are light brown and straight. Oh, good, and out. I don't even know the lineup or anything.
Well, it's not good because we're playing in Kansas City, so it's
Well, now that I'm like putting it on camera, it doesn't look that dark. I mean, it is pretty dark. Thank you.
Can you tell better now? It doesn't look too dark to me.
Yeah, it's like starting to look not that dark to me either.
Looks a little bit less like it's got black in it than the other one.
So more plummy.
Yeah, but also more browny. Like they both have the same amount of purple, but one of them is mixed with black, one of them is brown.
What do you prefer?
Brown. I like the other one better.
Me too. I've been dissatisfied with this color. I've given it many tries. It just doesn't seem to settle with me. Try you win some, lose some.
I don't think it's because it's too dark though.
I think it's the mix of colors.
Yeah.
Like it's like.
Because I think the other one is darker but looks better. So to say that this one's too dark would be maybe some other problem.
Now I want to try on all my lipsticks so you get like your judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone, we're doing a lipstick try on.
Oh, see you later, Judge. It's another
Woo!
one. $3.96.
Wow! I did not think I was gonna see one this game. Like, not gonna lie, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch it and Judge's gonna choke." Like, good for you. I mean, it's hard not to be happy for him. I mean, it's crazy. Two run home run, nice. Oh my god, if I hear that he was like at Diddy anything, I would freak. I mean, I already heard about
He's very Christian.
Is he?
Well, they showed him praying before the game, like kneeling on the field and praying. He's also like super mama's boy.
Really?
He's really like on Mother's Day, his mom's there. And have you seen his parents? You would never guess that he was from those two parents.
Really?
No. They just look like two regular kind of Midwestern people you'd see at a fair or something.
I love that. You think the dark color lipstick, do you think in general that dark lipstick looks flattering?
I think you're gonna say it depends, right? Because maybe if this one is too dark of that color.
Yeah, like
it looks kind of like a.
I rubbed it up.
Oh, okay.
It's off now.
It's off now.
Yeah. No, like I'll show you again. I agree with you.
Well, I was gonna
There's
say
something
about your
with it.
plain lips was that they look like a tween's lipstick color.
A what? A tween's lipstick color? Yeah. My natural lips. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
About natural lips.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna try whirl on again. We're gonna find our critiques on it.
I mean, I think it's just too brick. It's too brick.
It's brick. So you think it's brick looking?
It's got too much brick in it.
Okay.
It's very matte too,
It is very matte.
which makes it extra brick-like. Because bricks are not shiny.
No, they're not, but I have another lipstick that would be considered a brick, and I want to see how you think it looks on me. Since it is a brick, because maybe it doesn't flatter me.
Well, I'm still contrasting against the other one. The other one had a nice mix of black and plum.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a mix of plum and brick.
Yeah, it is a mix of plum and brick. Yeah.
Roundup Fuel Action kills and prevents weeds. Guaranteed. This stuff works.
With hundreds of sales every week.
Okay, I think this
buy for
is-
less at Whole Foods Market.
Government plus care. Welcome to the team. Thanks.
These two are my lightest. I'll try this one on first. This is my light, like one of my lightest shades that I have. So I'm gonna see what Eric thinks about it. Yeah, Blue Moon Tiger. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay, this is the lightest color I have.
That looks very much like your actual lips.
Okay, that's a good thing because if I want to dress up my eyes a little bit, like, then I can still wear this and it just look like my lips. which is
It
nice.
looks very much like it, except it's a little darker than your natural.
Okay, okay.
A little the darker pink.
Okay, we'll see the next one. Come on, pitcher, who are you? Freed?
Freed. Apparently he's
Come on, pitcher.
been pretty lights out.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Good try at that swing, though.
It's the nation of India.
You know what? It says 4-6 fastball, but it has got some serious cut movement coming at you.
I guess I'm just gonna.
Hey, Ike.
I'm gonna just calorie load here and eat my third thing
Nice.
right now.
Ireland says that I think brick is a modern translation, Winston's mom. Back in the days, we didn't know what a brick was.
You didn't know what a brick was?
Oh no, this only has 5% power. Thank you. Okay, this is another really light shade for me, I think. It's more peach, though. Maybe it's not that light. I don't know. It doesn't look that light in the tube. We'll see. It's a light peach. It's pretty light.
Peach, huh?
Or some that they say it's a peach.
I wouldn't call that peach.
Really? What would you call it?
Strawberry banana.
Strawberry banana.
It's a mix of yellow and red.
Oh, do you think it's too? I think it's
It's summery.
summery.
I think it's a summery lipstick.
Okay, I will put it in my lipsticks of summer. This will be for like winter time, I think.
Or you could go season contrast.
I mean, I like to
go
do
winter in
that.
the summer, summer in the winter.
I do like to do that. I mean, you are the person to consult with your high fashion. Okay. So this is supposed to be a warm pink. This is 90s pink. Taha Ali Khan. I'm not an object.
I don't know what to say about that.
Right? I don't know.
Turn
It's
around,
like-
lady. Like,
Okay. 90s pink. It's supposed to be a warm pink, but on me it's not so warm. And anyway, we'll get Eric's. My face looks so funny. Oh no, 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 no. No intrusive thoughts. Okay, so what would you call this color?
bubblegum.
Bubblegum. Whoa. I don't have any bubblegum in my collection. Well, I guess I do.
That's some kind of bubblegum.
Do you yay or nay?
I'd say it looks like a younger lipstick. So if you're wanting to look younger, on that one.
Okay, we have one definitive no.
of DirecTV's new genre pet. I think you mean genre packs. Yeah, that's what I said. Now they can
This one is another neutral.
pick the TV they want. Yeah, now you're getting the picture. I give up.
Though maybe not so neutral.
Because when the clock strikes 8 on July 20th, it's crunch time.
Okay. What would you call this color?
Shark Week
Very similar to the last color.
on Discovery.
Except
Ooh,
this
so-
one's a little bit purplier.
Do you think this is more adult looking?
Yeah. A little bit. Yeah.
TNT will feature 5 distinctive tracks. Atlanta again, the Chicago Street Race, Sonoma, the Monster Mile at Denver.
When I see the kind of lipsticks you try on and you have, they're pretty similar to each other.
Oh.
Whereas, like, it seems like my mom wore like bright red lipstick. Like,
Did she?
yeah, just like
I-
as red as red can be. You know?
I have a really red.
Do you?
Yeah.
I guess that's for fancy nights on the town or something.
Not necessarily. I don't ever think about it. I'll put it on. I'm gonna put on my reddest red. Well, I have two.
My Reddest Red, an autobiography by Rachel.
I will be interested to see how they pitch judge the rest of this game. Or don't pitch. You don't have to see it. Yeah.
But for Cameron, this is really the first true adversity that he's faced. So through 5 starts, he'd only given up 3.
Fucked up, fucked up.
Grew up 65 miles north of here. He was a Royals fan as a kid. It was his dream to play in that uniform. What an opportunity for him here in this rookie season.
These teams, the U.S. winning just one of the previous 9.
Shallow right field. Is anybody going to get to it? No, it drops. But India may have had the best chance, but it fell in the Bermuda Triangle for a single.
I'm gonna smoke a little, then put the red lipstick on in honor of your mom.
Okay, sounds good.
Where did the others? Where are the outs? Okay, wait.
No,
No outs.
no, it's top of the second.
Come on, Cameron.
Well,
Or
this
it's
really is
Mayu.
the- Yeah, the picture's camera.
Mayu sounds familiar. Like he's been on the team for a while. I think.
DJ LeMahieu. Oh, I am full as the dickens.
Is there a lighter? Did I put it somewhere?
No, I used it to open my beer.
Ah. Thanks.
LeMahieu is swinging bunt. Looks at second, but open first. One away.
Here, let me take these trashes out. Both your trash and my trash need to go out.
Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of there, yes.
So apparently, some people are gonna go look at the house on Friday. That's good news.
It is good news.
Bouncer to third stays fair. And Garcia across to get
Not even Volpe's coming back in first. There's that chopper right down the base. Hitting the ground ball.
The Kansas City Royals are a team to watch out for.
25-year-old rookie will be 26 next month. And now the lineup card flips over and faces Goldschmidt.
Oh.
Not had a hit there in his last 15 with runners on, and he's got Dominguez out at second base.
Paul Goldschmidt, man, we'll show you against lefties, but he has absolutely crushed them this year. You know, down year last year in St. Louis, and it's amazing you come to a team like this, right? And you just raise your game right back up. With Judge and with these great players, and that's exactly what he's done.
Because last year, it was his worst offensive year of his 15 in Major League Baseball, but he is totally now at age 37 going on 38, flip that around to the Bronx.
Well, that's what you wonder, right, at that age, man, as Father Time kicked in. And I think it was a good sign by the Yankees. I think they felt like they had some more in the tank, and he showed he does.
Swing and a miss. Noah Cameron gets him for his first strikeout tonight.
What happened to what? Oh, you look like you got gold. Huge fan. I filed a claim for my car with the Geico. Only took 2 minutes. Well, I mean, I do it.
Thanks. I have to let it dry. Thank you, thank you.
Let me see. Wow, you look like a real high-class lady.
Thanks.
It looks like fancy dinner out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Red lipstick does, you know, I think.
Yeah, right? It does. Acacia says that red lipstick is like date night.
date night lipstick.
Sure, that makes sense too.
Not good so far. Join MLB Play Ball Weekend June 13th through 15th. Go to playball.org/weekend to learn more. And Miss Superman in theaters July 11th.
Well, the Edmonton Oilers and Florida Panthers continue an epic Stanley Cup battle. Watch Game 4 coverage Thursday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on TNT and
Thanks, Blue Moon Tiger King.
now. It's entertaining playoffs all the way around.
Florida's so tough,
Should I be like Taylor Swift and wear red all the time?
Between the Yankees and the Royals. The Yankees
That's like a big commitment.
in April. Of course, this is a rematch of
No OnlyFans.
Well, I'm sure people are constantly comparing her to Nancy Reagan.
Oh no. I don't want to be compared to Nancy Reagan.
Well, you don't, but
No.
I'm saying Taylor Swift is
Oh.
probably constantly compared to Nancy Reagan.
She wears red lipstick all the time?
You said I thought you said she wore red all the
No,
time.
red lipstick.
Oh. Not lipstick, but if you wear red clothes all the time.
It's a morpho. Hold on, can I type in here? Amorpho by Violet FR. Pedal Boosh. It stays on for a while. I have to get like this is like a liquid lipstick and I need to take it off with oil. Oh. Oh no, already? Was it Volpe?
Watch.
Oh my god.
Watch it. Okay. There's a Sasquatch.
Oh shit. No fucking way! That's why you have to fucking communicate on this field! Oh my god, yeah, I'd be that as jolly as that guy too. Like,
Well,
oh,
at
Volpe.
least the Yankees are doing great and they're in first place and everything.
Are they?
Oh yeah.
I'm too like anxious to look.
and then starting to recognize no one's catching this ball.
The guy looks like he has a disguise on.
He does, right?
A mustache and glasses.
So Max Fried has thrown 2 pitches, 2 pretty good pitches, but yet it's a pair of singles for the Royals.
What time is it? 5:25. We got
Again, a lot of guys, if you want
a little more than an hour until the athletics game. I feel as though I'm about done with the stream then. So you wanna call it a stream?
Yeah.
Alright friends, thanks so much for being here. We love you all. We think you're wonderful people. And in just a moment, Rachel will push the X on the screen and we will bid you a very fond farewell. Upper left.